What is going on, everybody? We are back for another break here at the Iron Lion. 2024 Panini Prospect Edition Baseball Hobby 5-box Random Team number 5. Here we go. We're gonna got 5 boxes right in front of us. I'm gonna get this shared over, and then we are gonna start tagging people and get them all ready to roll. Excited for um, where we're headed here at the Iron Lion. Obviously, I appreciate all y'all. Treating Mariah with so much respect while she was breaking earlier today, earlier tonight. So that always doesn't surprise me. We have a great community, so always good to know that, like, as people learn stuff, that they'll be able to succeed and stuff. So thank you guys for treating what's close and can still break tonight. So we have this. Then after this, I'm gonna have a racing. What else is close? Let's see. I can tell you real quick. Probably. Let's see. I'd say probably not too much else close. Yeah, that. I mean, the closest thing is probably EPL soccer. But that's even still 12 spots. So that's still pretty decent spot wise. And then we have 22 spots left on the Bowman Sapphire. Flux is at 19. Got a couple of the other soccers at 18, 19. So probably nothing else I would assume will break tonight other than this and racing. But, I mean, you never know. I mean, anything can happen, I guess. I have seen actually people just dome complete breaks. So, yeah. I will stay here until I'm done with all of those breaks that get broken. Here I go. I'm going to tag everybody. What's going on, Brian? How's it going? Let's see what else we can get. I'm getting everybody tagged over here. I have a fun time with this one. Gonna enjoying this one. This will be my first break of the day. We had Mariah here earlier. Appreciate all of y'all for treating her so kindly as she got her first couple breaks under her belt. So she definitely did amazing for her first time. So excited to see her break some more. She'll be here a few days next week as well with us. So you'll see her a few times more, and then obviously she'll be breaking more. So she did a wonderful job though. So congrats to her for doing a great job. Feels weird to be this late into the night and doing my first break though. I was obviously here with her, so I was doing the breaks, but just not as the person in the seat. So almost got everybody tagged here. I'm looking forward to this one. Like I said, I love baseball, so looking forward to this one. All right, looks like we got everybody tagged. I'm gonna run over here, get us back to the main page, and then we will start our random here. Where is my random? Should pop up. There it goes. You're gonna see my screen. There you go. We have Jeff Molina on the top, Joe Lucas on the bottom. Anything less than 4, we will roll again. We got a 11, so we're gonna roll that one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got Brian Thomas on the top, Jeff Molina on the bottom. So let me get that up into our sheet. Get that up into my sheet. And get our names done here. Here we go. All right, now we're on to our teams. We got the Arizona Diamondbacks on top, Washington Nationals on the bottom. Anything less than 4, we'll roll again. Got a 9, so we are solid on that. There we go. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We got the Cleveland Guardians on the top, San Diego Padres on the bottom. Put that into our. Okay, boom. Here we go. Update that one. It should look nice and even out. I'm gonna drop this random. Start our trade timer. Y'all let me know if there are any teams you have up for trade. XYZ. We'll help try to facilitate a trade for y'all. I'll start sending these over into our group. Angels for trade. Via Jason Scott. Looking to move those Angels. I never know what to call the Angels. I guess they're technically Los Angeles, but I feel like they've been like 37 different names over the years. Christian Moore, correct. Good prospect on that. So about a minute 30 left on the trade timer. Setting up my sheet up top so it's easier to read as we do this break. Oops. Is this the other half of the case from a couple nights ago? This is another part of the case. The case is actually 20 boxes, so this is part of that case from the other night. I believe it is 20 boxes. Or it's, yes, it is 20 boxes. I heard that was a good break as well, so hoping we continue to have the luck. Stuff was very fun to open earlier in this year. And again, I am also a baseball guy, so. Not necessarily. We did actually have cases last when we had the stuff before. We had cases that had multiple case hits, so still a potential. Obviously, a little less likely, but you know. I do not. I only have one box left of those mosaics. So we have one up for a personal break right now. That is all we have left. Unfortunately, they did not ship us our full allocation. So Jason Scott, Cardinals for the Angels. Cardinals for Angels. Let me know. I got a no thanks on that. So I will hop into our break and we will get going. Drop this in. Boom. All right. We are rolling. We are rolling. Brian, I'm hoping to pull you man, I'm totally just blanked on the pitcher's name. The kid from Milwaukee that's been crushing it. He has autographs in here. Hoping to pull you one of him. I would love to pull that. Empty box. Here we go. Got a Matt Horvath, Arjan Nimala. I have a Sean Sullivan there on the Chrome. Travis Mazzano right there. Nice one there. That one into Johnny Fromolo. Oh, there's a Thomas Sagesi on the auto there. Nice one there. That one going over to the Cardinals. Nice one on that one going over to STL. We got my St. Louis. That was Brian Thomas. Oh yeah, I bet he is killing it. So, and this stuff is getting more and more collectible. So, nice one there. Oh, that is the chrome. Nice little sleeve there. Miles Naylor, Johnny Vargas, Cade Denton on the chrome, Noble Meyer on that Aces. Very cool one there. I'm going to actually put that one into a soft sleeve. This one there. Going to have the Ryan Waldschmidt on the number to 49. Domination right there. Nice one there. Going over to the Diamondbacks. Nice one there. We're going to have the Jorbit Vavas on the auto. Going over to New York, I believe. Oh, New York's always the one that throws me off on these on license. I'm going to check this one out, but I would assume Yankees based off the color, but let me double check that one for. I say that is where that goes. This is a Yankee. That is correct. Why? Put that on the back for our shipping team. Make it a little easier for them. Right there. And then we're going to have these two right here. Walker Jeanette. Right there. Blake Mitchell. Nice little chrome of Jonathan Klaus there. Kyle Teal on the domination. Luke Little. We're going to have a nice Miles Naylor. That's cool. Cool Miles Naylor on the autograph going over to Oakland. Nice one there. Don't mind a nice Miles Naylor. Nice auto on that one right there. Got the Jesus Baez. We have a little color in there. Nice little Matt Shaw on the laser there. That's a sick one right there. That was going to be number 79 going over to that Chicago Cubs. Nice one there. Put that one into a sleeve. And then I will also write down on the back that it is the Cubs. I do this for Chicago and New York, mostly for our shipping department, so it's a little easier for them to recognize where that's going. Nice little Thomas White right there. On the Aces. Good prospect there. Going over to the Marlins. Got that nice ping right here on the Carson Bench. Nice one there. Ooh. Looks like we got a Christian Moore on the first round auto. On card, too. So that one is coming your way, Angels there. I know they were up for trade, but Jason, you got a nice little hit there. So on that Christian Moore. Number to 99 too. Didn't even catch that the first time I turned it around. So nice one there. Very nice one on that. The Ryan Sloan and the Walker Martin. Pramela. Nice little Joseph Redfield on the Chrome. Keelan Culpepper. So we have Henrik Hernandez on the Mosaic. Number to 25 auto for ATL. It's a sick one right there. I love the Mojos, not Mosaic. I just opened Mosaic. We just opened Mosaic. The Mojos, my bad. Sorry about that one. Sick one there. Going over to ATL and got my Atlanta here. Just space in Atlanta. Oh, got Jeff Moline getting that one. Yeah, that Christian Moore is sick. Brody Becht. Oh, sweet. Chase Alls up. That one's going to be number 2/199. Sick one there. One is going to Baltimore. On that. Brody Becht. Nice Bizana on the ping. That went into a soft sleeve at least. Nice one there. We're going to have a nice Luke Holman on the auto there. That one's going over to Cincinnati. Heck yeah. Hopefully we see another Kaboom. Aiden pulled one in the first part of this break, or the first quarter of the break, I guess. Like I said, doesn't mean we won't see another one. Does make it a little less likely. Got nice Skeens and then Josh there. But last year, or when we first got this product, we had a case that had 2 case hits, and we had another case that had like extra autos. So just never know with prospects. Was their first year, so was the debut edition. So probably didn't have everything completely dialed in. So we may see another Kaboom. So Jet Williams. Oh, got a nice Charlie Condone right there. Nice laser one there on the number to 79. Going over to Colorado and them Rockies. Got Chad Walker right there. That's a nice pickup. Condone right there. Sick one there. Oops. Always like to see the nice names. Got the Domination Dylan Cruz. Ethan Anderson right there. Gonna have a nice Chris Cortez on the auto. This one's gonna go over to LA. I'm gonna assume, based off the colors, could be potentially Angels. I'm gonna double check it. Like I said, I like to, with LA, New York, and Chicago, always do the look at the team for our shipping department. Makes it a little easier for us. That is the Angels, so get that one into a sleeve. That one is coming your way, Jason. This one there. Caught the camera with my top load. LA Angels. Nice one there. Finch. Cole Foster. Bennett Lee. Nice Max Muncy. That's cool. On going to Oakland. Number to 199. Going over to them Athletics. Nice one there. Got the Seaver King on the Prepping for the Pros. A nice Jake Bloss right here, number to 199. They have numberings everywhere. This is the craziest thing about stuff like this is like the numbers or where they have their numbering system isn't always in the same place. So you really got to look at the cards pretty tight. So I was gonna go to Toronto there. Then we're gonna have a Blake Walters on the auto right there. This one going over to Kansas City, numbered to 199. I do love this product. I like the look of the product. It's very cool. I love the Prospects edition. Be interesting to see what they do in year 2 when they come back out with it. So I like the fact that it was loaded up with autos. Always like when Prospect editions are loaded up like that because you just never know. There we go. Ooh, got a nice Charlie Condone right there. I'm gonna put that one into a soft sleeve. Nice one there. Cool one on that. I'll put that one in here. I have the Sid Finch on the numbered to 149. Right there. Let's do go to the Mets, just in case you were wondering. So that is who he fictitiously pitched for. So let's do go to them New York Mets. Nice one there. Charlie Condon on the Dominations right there. We're going to have a Tyson Neighbors on the auto. This is going to be not numbered. Going over to San Diego. Nice one there. Got my Padres. Padres. To the bottom. Jeff Moline. That one headed your way. Nice one there. Nice ones there. I still have never pulled a Kaboom or a Downtown. I pulled a Downtown. It's been a while since I pulled a Downtown. But I've never pulled a Kaboom, so it would be sick to got nice PJ Orlando. Going over Miami. Humberto Hernandez right there. Nice one there. Going over to Tampa Bay. Jared Thomas on the ping. We got a redemption here. This one is going to be Hirolangelo Sintanje. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm gonna check that up, see who that goes to. Write it on the back. I'll let y'all know here in 2 seconds. Dutch baseball player. Huh. Looks like he is a Seattle Mariner. So that one is going to go to the Seattle Mariners right there on that first round signatures auto. Into a top load and get Seattle put on it. Seattle Mariners. Nice one there on that. Got Cade Denton and Ryan Clifford. I know, I agree. It is amazing. I love it. Mickey Bradfield Jr. Nice one on that. Got the Sebastian Walcott. Ethan Anderson. This one is number 249. That one into a low top loader. Nice one there. Have the Mike Bovey on the auto. Going over to Milwaukee. That was going to be number 149. Brewers are held by Brian Thomas. This one there. Kyle Teal. Griffin Herring. Last pack of box number 2. Walters, Mikey Romero, and a Parker Smith. Very cool in there. We're going to have a Noah Schultz on the Aces. Ivan Luciano. And we're going to have a Francisco Valorio, yeah, for the New York. Looks like it should be the Yankees. It is numbered to 125. I'm going to look it up, make sure, so I can write it down on the back for our shipping department. Valorio. It is Yankees. Going over to the New York Yankees. Nice one there. All right, we are moving on to box number 3. Six packs, boom. Empty box. Missed. I know y'all can see that too. Disappointing. Disappointed in myself. George Lombard Jr., Hagen Smith, the Mikey Romero on that silver right there. Oh, got a nice Aiden Miller on the number to 199 right there. Sweet one there. Get that one into a top loader. Nice one there. We're going to have another redemption here. It's going to be Ethan Anderson on the franchise future signature blue. Let's see. Ethan Anderson. Baseball. That one will be going to the Baltimore Orioles. So, all right, next we're going over to the Orioles. There being this many redemptions last time I opened this product, but the Orioles there, nice one. Going over to them. Blake Burke, nice little JD Dix on the Chrome. We got the Kumar Rocker, number to 199. Super sick one going over to the Texas Rangers. Sick one there. Let me open up this next one because I do have an autograph next. I'm going to have to open it up anyway. Here we go. Boom. Pull those out. Get those ready. Go. Next one is going to be a Max Anderson on the auto going over to Detroit and the Tigers. Sick one there. I know, usually it is. It's weird to have to look up the redemptions. Usually it's the big name players that you already know exactly where it's going. That is actually that guy right there is actually one of those redemptions. So on the ticket, and it should say. Yep, Seattle. So I usually get super hyped when I get a redemption. I'm like, ooh, it's gonna be a big one. Not necessarily so much in this one. I have a Brandon Sprout on that one. Right there, you're gonna have a Malcolm Moore on the ping. That's Drew Thorpe on this number 299 auto right here. Or not auto. Drew Thorpe, not auto. My bad. Number to 299. Keep thinking about the autos. I do have an auto coming right behind it. It's going to be a nice one here. George Lombard Jr. right there. Nice auto there. Going over to New York. I know that one is the Yankees, so I don't even have to look that one up. So, very nice one on that one. Put that one into a sleeve and get that noted on the back for our shipping department. hit nicely in this break. Jacob Melton. Here we go. The Joe. Travis Bazana, nice one there. I'm going to put that one into a soft sleeve. Just because Travis is good at baseball. Nice one there. We're going to have a little Luke Little. This one should be numbered. Yep, it is. Numbered to 149 on that chrome card. Just trying to figure out where my drink went. I was like, I need to take a drink. Got a Carter Holton on that one. Ryan Waldschmidt. We're going to have a Bryce Matthews on the auto for Houston. It's going to be numbered to 75. Very nice hit here. I'm going to the Astros. And Andrew Russell. Nice hit there, Andrew. Starting to heat up for sure, for sure. Starting to heat up. There's nothing but bangers on this last bit, hopefully. I do love this product. Like I said, it's nice to know that you're going to pull an autograph in the pack. So, you know you got something to look forward to. Andrew Walters. Nice little Ryan Sloan there. This is going to be numbered as well. Numbered to 99. Nice one there. That into a... There we go. This one there. Got the Kaylan Culpepper. That's also a numbered one right here. Have a Arjan Nimala, number 299. Here we go with a Blake Walters on the auto, going over to Kansas City and the Royals. Kansas City, Jeff Moline having that team. Oops. Two sleeves for the price of one there. That would be so sick. I would love to see a Skeens. I have not pulled a autograph Skeens, so I would be 1,000% down pulling that. Funny. Guard in the back. Skeens. Opar. Haas. Got a Sid Finch on the Lasers, number to 79. Going over to the Mets. Start a rainbow, Sid. Is a New York Mets. NYM. After this, we have Racing. Excited. Looking forward to that one. Oh, this is one of those cool die cuts. This is number to 24 of Michael Massey. Very sick one there. Going over to Detroit. That went into a sleeve. Packs are starting to feel like they're heating up. This is a hard one to put into a sleeve without... Whoever designed this card is not a collector. I'm going in the opposite way. We're going upside down. Or I'll be here all day. Trying to... I'll fix it afterwards, but definitely want to make sure that gets protected. That's upside down, but you know what I'm saying. Nice one there. We're going to have a Joe Vetrano going over to LA. That's the Dodgers. Number to 99 right there. Very nice one on that. Auto's starting to look a little nice here. Like that one. Over to the Dodgers. AD. Always like to help out our shipping department so they don't have to look these up later since we're already here. That's a Paul Skeens. I'm going to actually sleeve that Skeens. Nice one there. Down to our last 2 boxes. Then, like I said, we'll be on to racing. And anything else that does sell out. There you go. Got that one right there. Ooh, I made that one. Made that one. Chase Dollander going over to Colorado on the number to 99. Colorado having a nice little break here too. So Charlie Condones got some nice Dollander. Having a nice one. I know that's. I know. I kind of feel bad. Maybe I should go throw that one out. I'll miss on purpose next time. Oh, not a bad box though, Brian Thomas. Not a bad box. That was a great box. Great box. That's what we were looking for right there. I'm going to mag that one up. That's a nice one right there. Not numbered, but still a nice one. Going to mag that one up right there. Maybe I'll have to make the rest of them now. That's the guy we're looking for right there. My man is having a heck of an MLB start to his career. Jacob Mizorowski right there. That one going over to BT. Brian Thomas with the hit. Let's go. Heck yeah. No problem, Brian. Glad I made it in that trash can. Coleman. Griffin Herring right here. It's going to be numbered to 199. Man, that's sick. Dude, that kid is crushing it like right now. Just absolutely killing it. So always nice to see when guys come just kind of like in and go crazy like that. They got a nice number to 99 here on the Tayshawn Walter for the Philadelphia Phillies. Nice one there. A lot of numbered stuff in this. Very nice. It's nuts. Like, with ease. It's like absolutely bananas. We got going to Chicago. We got a Jackson Wiggins, number to 49 for those Chicago Cubs. Gotta love to see that one there. Nice one on that one. Yeah, he is he's throwing. It's crazy. I know he's not as tall as the guy I'm about to mention, but I'm a little bit old, so I mean, like, it's old. It's okay. I'll own that. But I think he is does it say how tall he is? I think he's like 6'7" or something like that. He reminds me a lot of what Ryan Anderson used to be, like, was supposed to be. He was drafted by the Mariners back in the day. He was supposed to be like the big unit too, you know what I mean? And just never lived up to it. And that's the same thing. He was like he clock high speeds consistently. He just never got it together. But yeah, but he actually reminds me of like the actual, like, what that dude should have been. We got a nice Christian Scott on the number to 10. That was gonna get put in a mag as well. A nice little mag there. Come into New York. I believe that one's gonna be the Mets. I'm gonna double check it though, but nice little break here. Having ourselves a break. So that one going to New York. Should be the Mets, but I will double check to make sure I am accurate on that. Nice one there. Christian Scott. Look that one up, like I said. That is a Mets. M. That way they know. Number to 10 on that one. Nice one there for the Mets. Who got my Mets? Dylan Gouge got the Mets. Nice one there. Dylan. Picking that one up. Ping more PJ Morlando. I'm gonna get that one into a sleeve too. Nice one there. We're gonna have a going to the Diamondbacks. Kevin Sim on the auto. Very nice right there. Going over to Arizona. Yeah, he remind I PC'd Anderson super hard, so I thought he was going to be great. I loved the way he pitched. I saw him a couple times in the minors. Just never really panned out. But he reminds me a lot of him because of the height and just because of like the effortlessness of throwing. But this dude's actually putting it all together and doing it at the high level. So I mean, it's been crazy to see. So Brody Becht. Have a nice Nick Kurtz. That's a nice one. I'm gonna put that one into a sleeve. Not numbered, but still. Little shiny Nick Kurtz right there. Can't beat that. Ben Hess. Nice little Noble Mayer on the auto. Okay, now I'm just confused on this next one. And you're gonna see why in a minute. Nice one there. So got his redemption earlier. Now we have a sticker auto of Durangelo Singenji. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that name. This one's numbered to 99. Going over to Seattle Mariners. I'm assuming probably because the first ones are on card, maybe. That's why it's a redemption. But yeah, so I'm coming over to Seattle. You're going to get a redemption version, which should be on card, and then sticker version as well. So very interesting on that one. Oops, 2 cards there. Errors on nickel. Griffin Burkholder. A little Rhett Lauder right there. Got a nice little number to 25 there on the Nathan Detmer. Going over to those Oakland Athletics. Nice one there. Right behind that, we're going to have a Peyton Toll on the auto right here. Going over to Boston. Number to 149. Sick one there. Like that one a lot. On to the Boston Red Sox and Andrew Russell. Nice one there. Cooper Pratt, Bryce Matthews. Last pack of box number 4 here. Miles Naylor. Vargas. And Jackson Merrill on the Chrome rookie. I'll put that one into a sleeve as well. Nice one there. Have the Tommy White. That numbered on that. Cole Foster. I need another pack of sleeves, I think. I didn't realize I was going to go through so many sleeves. Cole Foster. We're going to have that Francisco Velorio on the auto. That was going over to the Yankees because I had him earlier, so I know that is where he goes. Nice one on that one. The Yankees. That's like 4 autographs for the Yankees in this break. They are definitely holding up their end of the bargain in this break. I'm going to go grab another pack of 55s, and then we'll do that last box. Lots of sleeving going on in this break. Was not fully prepared. Sometimes you just underestimate how many sleeves you're going to go through, but it is what it is. Here we go. Pull these out. There you go. Empty box. Made that one too. Let's see if it's an omen. Let's see. Worked last time. Let's see what we can pull. Let's see what heat we can pull. Vargas. Jenick. Got a nice Mitch Jeb here. Going over to Pittsburgh. Another Walker right there. There's going to be Luke Keishel on the number 2/299. Going over to the Minnesota Twins. What up, Minnesota? Ooh. A duel? That'd be sick. Heck yeah. I would like that. That'd be kind of sick. I'd be in on that. Got a nice little Tyson Lewis here. Going over to Cincinnati on that auto. Nice one there. Very cool. On that one. Jake Bloss. Connor Norby. Here we go. 5 packs left. Mitchell, Mason Montgomery, nice little Jackson Kent right there. Kumar Rocker. Have a nice little Braden Taylor on the number to 199 going over to Tampa Bay. Right there. Oops. Keep hitting the camera with my hand. Did move it around a little bit earlier today, so it's in a little bit of a different place. Got a Jake Bloss autograph going over to Toronto, number to 149 right here. Very sick one right there. Like that one. Oh, there, a little color match, kind of. Nice one there. Vance Honeycutt. 4 packs to go. Let's see, like a Skeens or like a one of those other crazy names you'd love to see. See something huge. Jackson Wiggins right there on the chrome. Grant Taylor right there on the number to 199. Chicago Cubs. This one there. Have a Yohandy Morales going over to the Nationals right there. Very nice one there. Number to 149. I believe that one is going to Brian Thomas. So, nice pickup there, BT. Nice one there. Hackenberg. Brody Becht. We're going to have a nice Mikey Ramiro for Boston. Number to 79 on that pink laser. Super sick one there. Going opposite. I like it. I like it. He has been a prospect for far too long. I agree with that. For sure. I agree with you. Got a nice Charlie Condon here. I'm gonna put that one in a soft sleeve. Interested to see what his market looks like soon here. Gonna have a Jared Thomas. And for Milwaukee, we're gonna have a Cooper Pratt here. That one is going to BT, I believe, as well. Yep. Milwaukee. Nice little auto there. Yeah, I feel the same, Brian. I feel like he's been around forever. That's almost why, like, I kind of like laughed because I was like, I feel like it's kind of a little weird that he's even still in a prospects product, but you know, I guess you're a prospect until you're not. I guess, right? David Shields on that nice little silver. Chase Lauer on the number to 99 there, going over to the Cleveland Guardians. Nice one there. That one's going to go to Brian Thomas. I feel like he's been a rookie for a long time, too. So, or a prospect for a long time, I should say. We're going to have another Jackson Wiggins. This one going over to the Chicago Cubs right here. Going over to the Chicago Cubs. There. Put that down for our guys. Cubs. Oops. Definitely spelled Cubs wrong, which is crazy. Nice one on that one. And here we go. Last pack magic. Hoping it's a Skeens. Hoping it's a Skeens. Let's hope. I'd love to pull a Skeens. Here we go. Nimala. Miles Naylor. Gonna have that numbered. Going over to Seattle for 149. Boom. Nice one there. I got a nice Travis Sikora for Washington, numbered to 50. This was going to have to go in upside down again because they're just impossible, that bottom piece. So I'm not messing with it. Going upside down, though. Nice little, I like those. I like the die cut. I do. I'm going over to Washington and Brian Thomas. Sick one there, number to 50. And we're going to have for Los Angeles, Orlando Martinez on the auto. I'll look this one up. Should be for the Angels, but let me make sure. Orlando Martinez baseball. Okay, interesting. Might be. So it will be. I believe it is the. I was hoping for Skeens as well. That is the Angels. It's going to be the Angels there on that one. All right there. All right. That one all written down. LA Angels. Got you on that one. And then Kate Scarborough and Nolan Schanuel. All right. We'll go through these autographs real quick, as well as the pro molds. And we will be out of this one. Here we go. A lot of autographs to go through, so here we go. We got Orlando Martinez on the autograph going to the LA Angels. We're going to have that Jackson Wiggins going over to the Cubs. Have that Cooper Pratt going over to Milwaukee for the Brewers. We're going to have that Yohandy Morales going over to the Nationals, number to 149. Got Jake Bloss going over to the Toronto Blue Jays, number to 149 on the auto. Got a Tyson Lewis going over to Cincinnati on the auto. Got a Francisco Valorio on the autograph, numbered or not numbered on that one, going over to the Yankees. Got that Peyton Toole going over to the Boston Red Sox, number to 149. We got that Girolangelo on the autograph going over to the Seattle Mariners, number to 99. We have Kevin Sims going over to the Arizona Diamondbacks on the autograph. We have that Jackson Wiggins autograph, number 249, going over to the Cubs. We're going to have a Joe Vetrano going over to those Dodgers, number 299 on the auto. Got a Blake Walters on the auto for Kansas City. We have a Bryce Matthews for Houston Astros on the autograph, number 275. That George Lombard Jr. going over to the Yankees on the auto. We have a Max Anderson going over to those Tigers on the auto. We have the Ethan Anderson Franchise Future Signature Blue auto for the Orioles. We're going to have a Francisco Valorio on the autograph, number to 125, going over to the Yankees. We got the Mike Bovee going to the Brewers, number to 149 on the auto. We have that Girolangelo on the auto going over to the Seattle Mariners on that redemption. We have Tyson Neighbors going over to the San Diego Padres on the auto. We have Blake Walters on that number to 199 auto going over to the Kansas City Royals. We have a Chris Cortez on the autograph going over to the Angels, number to 125. And a Luke Holman on the autograph going over to Cincinnati. We have that Henrik Hernandez going over to Atlanta on the number to 25 auto. And that nice first round auto on card, Christian Moore going over to the Angels. That one is number 299 as well. And actually, I'm going to, just so they don't mess it up, LA Angels. Let me add that on there. Even though it's pretty obvious on that one. Then we're going to have the Miles Naylor going over to the Oakland Athletics on the auto. We have the Jorbit Vivis on the autograph going over to the Yankees. We have that Thomas Sagesi on the autograph going over to the Cardinals. Then we have our big promos. We have Christian Scott on the number to 10 going over to the New York Mets. Very sick one there. And then the man of the hour right now, Jacob Mizorowski on the autograph for the Brewers. Absolutely filthy. Fantastic. And that was very awesome. Thank you guys for letting me break that for you. I enjoyed breaking baseball. That was fantastic. Thank you guys so much. We'll be right back.